Hello everyone, and today I want to show you 4 of my Minecraft projects that I have built over the years from 2019 all the way to the present day. Back then, like 4 years ago, from like 2019 all the way to like 2022, I went through a phase where I would build a shit ton of stuff in Minecraft, and I mean a shit ton. I used to be very involved with the building community, but nowadays I've kind of just left the community and I have lost interest in building stuff in Minecraft anymore, which is why I want to show you 4 of my creations that I made during my building phase. And I have shown these projects to my friends and other people, but I never really showed too much of it on YouTube before, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So this video will be split up to 2 parts. So in part 1, I will be showing you 2 projects, and in part 2, I'll show you the other 2. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want this fucking video to be over 1 hour long. That would be ridiculous. So anyways, without further ado, please just sit back and relax, grab some popcorn or some shit, and let's begin with the tour. So this is New York 2019, and as the name suggests, it was created in November of 2019, and I worked on this map for 9 months till August of 2020. By the way, this map was entirely built on Pocket Edition. I built this city by hand using no world edit and mods, nothing like that, block by block. Once I got my gaming laptop in November of 2020, I made the switch to Java and converted the map from Bedrock to Java, and a lot of signs and banners and blocks got all fucked up, so you may see some weird things in the city. Also, don't ask me how to convert shit because I completely forgot about that. I really like coming back to this map a lot because it just gives me a lot of nostalgia and memories I made here, and if you couldn't already tell, it's supposed to be based off of New York City, a really shitty and scaled down version of it. I think the city looks kinda dog shit. It's like one of my early city projects in Minecraft, and it's a very messy and disorganized map. Like, you have massive craters all over the place, buildings that are not finished and polished, just a bunch of randomly placed blocks everywhere. I wouldn't make these types of buildings and have this city layout. It doesn't really fit with my standards today, but it's still quite impressive for mobile, I guess. So anyways, I'm going to stop yapping and actually give you a tour. And what better place is it than to start off at the Statue of Liberty, this fucking Temu knockoff version of it. So this is Liberty Island, and if you're wondering why is there a bunch of randomly placed bricks, that was originally supposed to be the island, but I instead made it like 2 times bigger because the statue wouldn't fit inside. I also kind of like how this city reminds me of GTA 4 Liberty City, but except if it was like high. And coming over here, this is the entrance to the statue, which that sign got cut off because like I said, a lot of stuff got fucked up while I was converting this map, so you may see some signs that are just cut off like this. So entering inside of the statue, we have this nice seating area. We have this elevator that goes up to this viewing deck of the pedestal. Pedestal, was that what you call it? I don't know. Coming back inside, this elevator leads all the way up to Liberty Lady's head, and this is her eyeballs, and you get some really cool views of the city. And if you want to go even higher, you can go all the way up to Liberty Lady's crown. And that pretty much concludes our tour with Liberty Island, so let's move on to the main city. So this big open green space area is Battery Park, and in Battery Park we have a subway system, which, yeah, we do kind of have a little bit of a subway system going on in the city, which I'm going to show you that later on. So right here, this is the 9/11 memorial, and oh my gosh, I can feel the comment section right now. There's going to be like a shit ton of unfunny 9/11 jokes. And also, please shut the fuck up, because the 9/11 pools do not look like the Roblox logo. It does not look like it. So moving on, we're going to be touring the World Trade Center complex. So we're going to be starting off with building number 4, which there's this really nice lobby design, and the inside is just hollow. But if you come up here, there's a balcony and a bar restaurant area inside. Then we have the third World Trade Center, which is also empty, but we do have a cool lobby design with the big number 3 and a couple of desks. This is building number 7, and there's also nothing inside but this really boring lobby. And this construction site right here is the second World Trade Center, which is really funny because in real life they haven't even started construction on it yet. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what building that is, anyways, I think it's a good time to tour the One World Trade Center, which is the tallest building in my entire city. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour inside. Coming inside of the lobby, this is the One World Observatory, which this is where you would get your tickets to go all the way up to the top of the tower. And right here is just a bunch of elevators, and and this downstairs area leads to the underground mall, which I'm going to show you that later on. And there is a couple of offices that my friends built. So coming all the way up to the observation deck, when you get off of the elevator, you see a bunch of these signs, which a lot of these signs got cut off. So basically this is supposed to be like a build-up introduction, and you go up this elevator right here, and this leads to the restaurants of the One World Trade Center, and you get some really cool views, and you get to see the Empire State Building all the way up here. You get to see the 2 bridges, and you get to see that building. And up here, this is another restaurant, but there is a bar inside, and you get some really cool views from up here. It's really nice. So coming outside of the One World Trade Center, we're going to be heading to the underground mall. So this weird looking bird shaped building is the Oculus. So coming inside of the Oculus, it's mostly just empty, but we do have a shoe store, a bunch of stuff that's empty, and we have a oh my god, I completely forgot about that store existing. Oh my god. Anyways, this empty space area was originally a Mexican burrito grill, but it got demolished so I can like renovate this Oculus. So I'll put some pictures up on the screen of what this restaurant used to be. And we have a couple of clothing stores. We have a Subway, because every New York City has a Subway like literally every 3 feet away from them. And this is Pancake Cat's Icy Anders bookshop. Pancake used to be one of my friends on Xbox. He used to join my world and build some stuff. And he actually has an office on top of the One World Trade Center. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years now, probably. This is a subway station, which I'll show you that later on. And this super long hallway leads up to the Winter Garden and the One World Trade Center. So yeah, most of the shops are just empty. So you have a jewelry store here, you have a Markiplier plier store, which one of my friends built this. He's really like obsessed with Markiplier. And in front of the Markiplier store, we have this super long hallway, which leads to the bathrooms. So this is the kids' bathroom area. You have this nice wallpaper. And this is the men's bathroom. So you have these dryers to dry your hands, these stalls with this cauldron, and this big ass toilet paper. And you have a bunch of urinals, of course. And I didn't finish the women's bathroom, so it's just empty. So coming outside this hallway, yeah, it's mostly just empty, and these stairs leads up to the One World Trade Center we were just at, and these elevators also lead up to the One World Trade Center. Coming down this hallway, we have a parking garage, which there's also nothing inside, but there's this entrance area. So yeah. Coming back inside, this upstairs area leads up to the Winter Garden or the Brookfield place, and there is actually a couple of shops in here. Also, give me a second, let me just get rid of this fucking rain. Hold on. So we have a H&M, which this very much looks like an H&M, and we have a Skechers, we have a... I did not put that sign there. I don't know who put that sign. Inside of this Gucci store, you got a bunch of designer clothes with diamond armor. And right here is a very clearly private fitting room, of course. And upstairs we have a Victoria's Secret. And coming over here, there's a food court area. And you have a couple of shops in here. So you have a Starbucks, you have a Subway, Nathan's Famous, a Taco Bell, and behind these doors is a lobby, and these elevators leads up to one of the towers. This is the World Financial Complex, which consists of these 4 buildings right here, including this one. And I'm not going to show you every single lobby because they're pretty much all the same thing. This building right here was supposed to be a apartment, but of course I never finished it, just like all the fucking buildings in this goddamn city. So going outside of the World Financial District, we're going to be heading towards Wall Street, which in Wall Street we only have like 4 buildings. So we have this building, it's based off of the stock exchange, and on Wall Street we have this really big building. This is based off of the 40 Wall Street building in the financial district, and it's one of my favorite buildings in Manhattan. It looks so fucking good. I love it. So going out here, this is where all of your services would be in this one area. So things like, you know, police department, the hospital, the fire station, it's all in this one area. So this is the New York Hospital, which there's a couple of these patient rooms inside, and there's a... Oh my god. Coming outside of the hospital, this is the fire station. So yeah, New York City Fire Engine 2. So you got like a office area, then you have like a chilling area, and this door right here leads up to the NYPD tower. So you have a couple of these jail cells, which honestly I would probably commit a crime just to get into one of these jail cells because the views from up here, oh my god. So yeah, just more jail cells. You have these cubicles where they're not really cubicles but offices. Then right here is like the supervisor's room, and this is like the storage area. And on the roof we have a helipad and some HVAC. And if you're wondering what this gray building is based off of, it's based off of the Spruce Street building. I forgot what number it was, but it's like one of the ugliest fucking buildings in the financial district. Like, it is so ugly. Like, I just want to rip my eyes out every time I see this building because it is such an eyesore. So anyways, you have these brick apartment buildings, which one of these buildings actually has a little bit of a grocery store or a convenience store. I don't know. So you have Kool-Aids, Capri Sun, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. We got meat, hot dogs, nothing, Twinkies, and yeah, that's about it. Coming outside of the convenience store, this is the Verizon building, which is also one of the ugliest buildings in the financial district, but it's not as bad as the that building. Inside of the Verizon building, it's just hollow, but we do have this little lobby right here. And coming up here, we have this very old sandstone building, which there's like a little cafe up here, and you get some really cool views. Then we have probably one of the strangest looking skyscrapers in Manhattan. This is based off of the 56 Leonard building, and it's one of my favorite skyscrapers. I love it because it looks like a stack of Jengas together. So inside of this Jenga tower, you have like a bunch of these luxury high-end apartments, which are mostly empty, of course. And moving on, we have the New York City High School, which this is based off of the actual high school. I don't remember the name of it, but I think it starts with like an S, I believe. So coming inside of the high school, you have a Don't Bully, We Have Friends poster. There used to be like armor stands, but they're gone for some reason. Then we have the main office area. Then we have the nurse's office, which there's fucking ice inside because they do nothing but give you ice. And then coming outside, we have the gym area. Okay, just ignore that. But anyways, coming up here, we got a couple of classrooms. So we got the bathroom here, and we have a... Oh my god, why is there so many dicks in this school? So anyways, this area is supposed to be a cafeteria. Then up here is supposed to be a little library. And then this is a balcony area, which I was planning on making like a green space recess area, I think. So that pretty much concludes our tour of the high school. And what the hell is this trapdoor? What is this? I did not build that. What the fuck? So moving on from the high school, we have the like court area. So this is the city hall for New York, and we have this courthouse. We have another courthouse, which there's like 2 courtrooms inside. And next to the courthouse, we have Casey Neistat's studio, his 368 studio in Broadway. Then we have this big building. This is supposed to be another courthouse, I believe. And next to that, we have a big residential tower. This is based off of 1 Manhattan Square. It's next to the Manhattan Bridge. So we have like a 2-story penthouse from up here, and you get some really nice views of the financial district, and you get some really cool views of the Empire State Building. So coming outside of the tower under this bridge, we actually have a skate park right here. So we have this really nice skate park, and you have an aquarium, which I don't know what the fuck happened to all the fishes. I think they all died. So moving on from here, we have this weird looking office building. And then we are here in Midtown, which there's like 5 buildings in Midtown. So we have Madison Square Park, we have the MetLife Tower, we have that one strange skyscraper, the fucking Dorito Triangle building. It's called the Flatiron Building in New York. And then we have the Empire State Building, the most iconic building out of this entire city. And inside of the Empire State, that's not supposed to be a dick, that's supposed to be the Empire State Building. It just looks like one, I don't know why. And yeah, the roof is missing because, like I said, the map got fucked up while I was converting it. So you have this overpass bridge area. And then this is the main entrance to the Empire State Building. And no, that is not supposed to be a penis. That is supposed to be the Empire State. And then we have a couple of shops right here. We have a bar and restaurant coming soon. We have a Walgreens coming soon, which they are not coming soon because it's been like 5 fucking years since I built this. So this leads to the observation deck. So you come up here, and yeah, this elevator leads all the way to the observation. So I'm going to be showing you that right now. So once you get out of the elevator, you have like all of these signs, and yeah, a lot of them got fucked up, but this is like supposed to show the history of the Empire State Building. So coming up here, this staircase leads up to the observation deck, which you have these binoculars. And no, that is not supposed to be a penis. So coming up this elevator, this leads to the outdoor observation deck, and you get some really nice views of Manhattan. So you get some really nice views of the One World Trade Center, you get some nice views of that big ugly piece of shit, and you get some really nice views of the 2 bridges in Brooklyn, which we are going to check that out. And that's about our tour for Manhattan. So we're going to be checking out these 2 bridges. So we have the Manhattan Bridge, and we have the Brooklyn Bridge, which has this really nice boardwalk area. You can, you know, walk across the bridge just like in real life. And if you're wondering like why the fuck these bridges are going over land, that's because this river area was supposed to be covered in water. The entire map was supposed to be covered in water, but I just never did it because I was lazy. So now it just looks like it's radioactive water or some shit. So coming here to Brooklyn, we have a couple of buildings. This neighborhood is called Dumbo, which in Dumbo we have a playground, a little beach, we have a carousel inside, we have this big ass tree, and we have this apartment building. And right here, this is supposed to be based off of that one iconic view of the Manhattan Bridge. Coming to this part of Brooklyn, we have a brick building, we have a lighthouse, and we have like a apartment building, which there's nothing on the inside. So I think I think that pretty much concludes our tour of this city. Actually, wait, hold on. I forgot about something. Hold on. I forgot to show you the subway system. This city kind of does have a subway system. So we have these train tracks. This leads to the World Trade Center complex. So, oh, yeah, there's actually like an abandoned subway station. This used to be like above Wall Street, which I got rid of so I can make a subway station at Battery Park instead. So yeah, these railways leads to the World Trade Center complex. So yeah, this leads to the Oculus we were just at a couple of minutes ago. And continuing on these tracks, this leads to like the brick apartment area. So yeah, this is another subway station, and yeah, it leads to the brick apartments. And yeah, that pretty much concludes our tour with the New York City, I guess. I used to have a ton of old screenshots of the city, but sadly, 3 years ago, I went into a pool with my phone still in my pocket, and it fucking died. So all of my pictures are gone. That's great, but while scrolling through my gallery and DMs, I found some old screenshots of the city when I was still working on it. These screenshots are very ancient, like this is from early 2020. I also found a old video showing the history of the city, and the quality is really bad because I had to compress it for Discord's stupid 8 megabyte file limit. Another thing that I found was this screenshot that was taken in January of 2021. So I was planning on making a remastered version of the map, like completely changing the street layouts and the island shape, and it was going to be a huge project. Just completely revamping the map, but I decided that I wasn't going to continue with it because I wanted to move on to building stuff at a bigger scale. I didn't really want to continue building on this like tiny scale. I wanted to move on to bigger buildings in bigger cities, so that's what I ended up doing on my third project, which I'll be showing you that city in part 2. So this remastered version of the city is unfortunately lost. I deleted the world, so this is the only piece of evidence I have of this thing ever existing. I actually used to have this map up for download on my MicPDL page, which is a website where you can upload a bunch of maps, add-ons, texture packs for Bedrock, and my map used to be on here, but it got taken down because the download link doesn't work anymore, which yeah, it doesn't work anymore. And I used to have a trailer video on my channel for my map, which I've since deleted. I don't know why I did that. I have a lot of regret. Also, some YouTuber actually made a video about my map. His name is Armpet This, even though his video is just like a little bit cringy. Like, what the fuck is this intro? And I cannot understand a single word he's saying. I still think it's really fucking cool that he made a video on my own creation and 8,000 people saw my map and downloaded it. I think that's amazing. So I put this city up for download again on my Planet Minecraft for Java only. I'll leave the link down below if you would want to go check it out for yourself. You can explore, blow the entire map up with TNT. I don't really give a fuck what you do to it. And there's quite a few things I didn't show in the video, and there's also some Easter eggs in the city. But anyways, let's move on to the next map. This is Lower Manhattan, set in a roughly 1:4 scale, and just like the previous map, it's based off of New York again, except it's a replica of the financial district. I built half of it on Pocket Edition and the other half on Java, and this is the first city project where I started using the World Edit mod and structure blocks to speed up construction, which really helped tremendously. Before, I was just using my bare hands placing down every single block. I personally prefer this map over the previous one since it's like a lot more organized, the buildings look more polished, the street and the layout is a lot better than this clusterfuck. So I worked on this map from August of 2020 all the way to April of 2021. This map was actually featured in one of my videos, that stupid "Hey guys, I'm in New York City" shit post.
Hey guys, I'm in New York City just hanging out.
And the map used to be up for download on my McPDL page, but it got taken down, not because the download link didn't work, but because one of my friends joined my world and decided that he was going to be the biggest fucking edgelord and write a bunch of books with some really bad stuff, and put all those books in a chest, and my map got taken down because of those books he wrote. That's just really great, isn't it? Oh my god. So I got rid of the chest and the books and decided to post the map on Planet Minecraft instead. And you can still download it, but it's only for Java, and it's been up there for quite a while now, like 4 years. And I did get a little bit of help with the project, but I pretty much like built like 80% of it. So anyways, I'm going to stop yapping again and give you a tour. If you downloaded the map, you should spawn inside of here in the Oculus, and inside of the Oculus you have this like big introduction board, and you have the map of the city, and I covered the entire map in water to make it look like a island city. And yeah, there's like a shit ton of animals because I forgot to turn off like mob spawning. So if you hear animal sounds, that's why. I don't want to do /kill all, because that means it's gonna delete all these like item frames, and I don't want to do that. So anyways, Lower Manhattan 124 by Big Buddy 789. That's my name tag. So hey, thanks for downloading this map. Feel free to explore around here. This map has taken a few months. I am no longer working on this map, sadly. I want to move on to bigger scale projects. Anyways, enjoy your stay here. And oh shit, and we have builders, Big Buddy 789, Red-tailed Hawk 07. And those two signs are empty for some reason, but it's supposed to say Corrupt Plex and Pickle Missile 100. So and we also have like a disclaimer here. In the city, me and my friends hid signs as Easter eggs. These jokes might be offensive, dark humor. If you get offended easily, simply ignore these signs. That is so fucking cringy. Oh my god, bro, it's just dark humor. You wouldn't get it. Like, oh, that's so... But then again, I was 14 years old when I made this map, so I did make like a lot of shitty... unfunny jokes, but yeah, here read signs before leaving, which I already did. So okay, where should we start off then? Okay, I believe we should start at the 9/11 memorial. So we have these two pools where the Twin Towers used to stand, and then we have one of my builders built this. This is the 9/11 museum. Inside of here, it's just empty, and there's a bunch of fire camps for some reason. And also, one of my builders did a... Why the fuck is there a chicken here? Okay, well that's weird, but one of my builders did a little bit of like redstone engineering. So like when it turns nighttime, the beacons would light up at night, but the redstone is it's broken, so it doesn't work anymore. It just lights up 24/7. So yeah, it's a really nice big open green space area, very peaceful here. I love it. And this tree that's caged up, this is based off of the survivor tree. It's the only tree that survived 9/11, and I actually visited in real life like a couple of months ago. I'll pull a picture of it up on my screen real quick. So moving on from the 9/11 memorial, we're going to be heading to the World Financial Place, which inside of all these buildings, it's just empty. The complex is just empty, but we do have this cool outdoor area with, you know, all these boats, and you get a nice view of the One World Trade Center, which we're going to go there right now. So this is the One World Trade, the tallest building in the entire city. Yeah, the inside is just empty. I never built anything inside, but there is a lobby inside of the tower. Yeah, it's very tiny here because I had to build at a 1:4 scale. So yeah, coming outside of the One World Trade, we have the 7th World Trade Center, which if you were to go inside of it, it's just empty. The entire building is just empty. And then we have the 3rd World Trade Center, which there's also nothing inside. But there is a lobby. We have all these elevators. And actually, if you were to go all the way to the top of the 3rd World Trade, you would see a little bit of an office area. Free fall. We are not responsible for any harm. Okay, well, but if you were to enter here, you have a weird contraption that hopefully it's not being used for anything bad. And then you have a dispenser with paper inside. And then we have a boarded up door, and this is a red room that one of my friends built. I don't know why he did this. He's probably like a secret psychopath or some shit. Anyways, moving on. This is the 4th World Trade Center, which the inside of it is just empty, so there's nothing to see. And then we have this big empty space area, and this is where the 2nd World Trade Center would be built. But like I said, they're never going to build the tower, so yeah, it's just empty. And what the hell? 2 World Trade Construction 2021. Okay, that never happened. But yeah, I don't know when they're going to build the tower. It's been a very long time. So anyways, in front of this area, we have the oldest building, probably in the financial district. So this church is based off of St. Chapel's Church, and it was built in 1766 and renovated in 2020. There's actually a little bit of interior inside. Very, very nice. So going along this street, we have this tower, which this was supposed to be a 21st century that I never built. And then we have this big building, very interesting. This is based off of the AT&T building, and you have a very nice like crown on top, and then you have, you know, like HVAC, you know, all your roof equipment. I don't think I built this, but I think one of my friends did. I'm not sure, but anyways, moving on to this area of the city, we have this is St. Peter's Roman Church, an actual church in real life. And we have a grave site right here. This is Red-tailed Hawk's dreams. So yeah, this is his grave site right here. He died. Well, he didn't actually die, but his dreams died. But so we have the Woolworth building. It's based off of the Gothic cathedral-like skyscraper that's in Broadway. One of my favorite buildings in Manhattan. Probably like my top one, I would believe, or top 2. It's a really cool building. And moving on from the Woolworth, this is based off of a train station. I forgot the name of it, but it's a really cool train station in real life. And you know, if you go down the street right here, this is Razorholic's Cool Kids Chocolate. This is one of my friend's chocolate stores, and okay, I don't know why the hell he has this here. Coming outside of his chocolate store, this is Red-tailed Hawk's Hot Topic. He calls it a cool topic. It's clearly an off-brand. If you were to enter here, he just flips you off. Then there's a... Okay, I don't know what... Anyways, moving on, we have a ton of these tiny little buildings in the city. Most of these buildings don't have interior, and that's because I don't really focus, when I'm building a city, I don't really focus too much on building the interior, because that would take way too long to fill up every single building with interior. Instead, I focus on like the exterior of the building, you know, make the exterior look, you know, furnished, make it look polished and completed. So I would basically just block off this glass with black concrete and have these like fake lightings all over the towers, buildings I meant, and it looks really cool, you know, when it's like nighttime and you see all the fake lights and all these buildings. But anyways, like 80% of the city doesn't have interior, but there is some interior. So we have a Payless shoe store, which I don't know if Payless even still exists. I haven't like seen them in like 6 years probably. And then we have probably one of the most controversial buildings in Manhattan. This is based off of the Liberty Plaza building, and what used to occupy One Liberty Plaza was the Singer building, and it got demolished in like the 1960s to build this ugly big piece of shit. It's like one of the ugliest buildings in Manhattan. It's so goddamn ugly. I even put a sign here, I think. Such an ugly ass building, I agree. So, moving on from One Liberty Plaza, we have this building. I forgot the name of it, but you have this like really weird circle. This is actually supposed to be a cube that's like flipped upside down. Then next to this, we have the Equitable Life building, which was very controversial at the time. When this building was built all the way back in like, I think it was like the early 1900s, a lot of people complained about this building because it was like too tall and you wouldn't get any like sunlight onto the streets. So they made like a building code law where like all the buildings, they had to be like set back by like, you know, every few stories, like kind of like this right here, so like the sunlight, you know, can hit the streets. And I'm not sure if like that building code is like still in effect. It probably isn't because we have street lights nowadays. So yeah, we have more of these tiny little buildings. We have a subway station right there, and we have we have scaffolding right here because every single New York City block has this stupid scaffolding everywhere, literally. So, yeah, there's more tiny little buildings. And then, if you were to go, where the hell was it? I think it was right here. Oh, yeah, this is where the famous, Hey Guys, I'm in New York City video was filmed at. It was filmed in this exact location. And in this location, we have this building, which, in real life is a church. And it's really weird how that church is still up because that shit looks like it's from up. So, yeah, I think I hit something here behind this church. It's 3:01 a.m. I'm tired as fuck. Big Buddy 789. I remember I was, like, building this plot of land at, like, 3 a.m. in the morning and, like, back in, like, 2020. And why the hell's there horses in the wall? Why the fuck? Moving on, we have another one of these skinny, weird buildings in New York City. If you were to go to New York right now, you would see a ton of these, like, skinny dick skyscrapers everywhere. There's like a shit ton of them, and a lot of them are like very ugly, but there's quite a few that are actually like interesting. I'm not really a big fan of a skinny tall skyscraper. So moving on, we're going to be heading towards Wall Street. This is the Wall Street area, and of course we have the 40 Wall Street building, and then we have I think this is supposed to be a church right here, and then we have the Chase Tower. And there is actually a little bit of interior on the inside. So we have all these, you know, elevator shafts. We have a pressure plate right here. So if you were to, you know, press on this pressure plate, if you were to... Okay, well, it doesn't work anymore, but let me just show you. So if you were to press on that pressure plate, it would teleport you all the way to the top right here, and you would get out of this elevator. And I'm not sure why the hell the buttons are like that. And you have like a meeting boardroom that's, I don't know why all the chairs are facing that way. That's really weird. And then you get some nice views of the 40 Wall Street building. Then coming over here, you got like an announcement meeting room area. I don't know. And then you have this upstairs area with this really nice chandelier. Then you have empty rooms. You do have this office area. And yeah, that's about it for this building. And I think that's pretty much it for the city. Oh wait, actually, I do want to show you one thing. What the hell is this? Wait, what did I just saw? What was that? Real gang shit. What is happening? Okay, that was really weird. But there's like a skylight that I want to show you. Yeah, there's a skylight right here on the ground. And this is a YouTube link right here. So I recommend that you pause the video and type in this YouTube link because you would see something really funny, I promise. Anyways, and I think that's pretty much it for the tour. There isn't really that much to see, but I'll leave the download link down below if you want to go check it out for yourself, blow it up or some shit. On my YouTube channel, I used to have 2 of these videos up that are like now privated. and it shows Lower Manhattan at a 1:4 scale. This was uploaded all the way back in 2020. So okay, let me just mute this music because it sounds atrocious. But if you're wondering like why the FPS is really like atrocious, that's because I recorded this on my phone. So yeah, the FPS is really bad here. And yeah, these are some Bedrock shaders that I used, and they actually don't really look too bad. And yeah, it doesn't really look too bad at night actually. And this video was recorded when I was still working on the map, so you'll see a lot of these like incompleted buildings. And this is the second video, which I'm gonna mute this music because it's copyrighted. Yeah, Lower Manhattan 1:4 scale by Brian. The FPS is very atrocious here because I also recorded this video on my phone. And what the fuck? What is this? Trump Tower. What is happening here? Wait, when was this uploaded? Wait, what? December 30th of 2020. Okay, well that makes sense. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but oh yeah, that's the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. And oh, yeah, this was recorded like my freshman year of high school, and I had like 193 assignments missing. But anyways, if you want to go check out these two videos, I'll leave a link down below for you to check out. So that wraps up part 1 of this video, and part 2 should be coming out within the next couple of days of me uploading this video. And I promise you, part 2 is going to completely decimate anything that I had just shown you so far. I think it's going to blow your fucking mind what I'm going to show you in part 2. So please keep an eye on that. Once it drops, the video should pop up right here on the left, and if it's not there, then you're gonna have to wait. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.